What's up, crypto and spiritual family? This is Ocean Starship with another video. Hope you're having a blessed day. First, I want to say nothing in this video is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But we're going to talk about Bitcoin SV and this decode, because I remember there was a time when Crypto Rick was showing us how to take our BSV to get the Merkle tree, and also showed us how to connect it to our Anchor wallets and send it to the Electrum wallet. And he did the videos on that, and I actually did some of that with my BSV, and when I checked, it is on the blockchain. So it's basically in limbo, just waiting its time. But it's actually on the Anchor wallet. And after doing this decode, I know Rick was on to something, because it's all connected. And I'm going to show you with this decode that it's all connected. And this is going to be proof that you will say, how did he find this? But before I get started, if you would like to show support to the channel, these are the ways you can show that support. All support is appreciated. But I decided to decode BSV becomes, right? BSV becomes. Because we all know BSV is going to become something major. And we've seen, talk about BSV possibly being $1 million per coin. But the first term that came up was Code the Umbrella Academy. Now I'm going to show you something, because my spirit led me to something that grabbed my attention. And like I told you, fam, everything is symbols, numbers and symbols and shapes. So notice on the advertisement for the Umbrella Academy, notice on his hand it says goodbye. Do you think he did that just because it was cool? Or do you think they were sending a message? Also, look at the other person in this picture. Notice the X's on the tie. Do you think that's a coincidence? Or is that a sweater? But I see the X's. Okay, and here's a blown up picture of that advertisement photo. But let me show you what I discovered, because I told you we have to pay attention to everything. Okay, but first let me show you what else 977 brought me, because it brought me placing safety nets. It brought I seal of the U.S. president and God's Holy Spirit. But look at the 1500. Didn't I just do a video talking about 1500 ounces and the Holy Grail and everything that I discovered in that movie? Now we see 1500 again in a major way tied to BSV, which then led me to finally see what was goodbye. Why would this person write goodbye on their hand? Right? Because this flew over a lot of people's head, but not mine, because the Most High has put people here to see through all the deceptions, to decode everything in existence. Because goodbye led me to Citigroup. Also, panic in DC. What do you hear on the news every day and on social media, right? There's definitely panic in DC because Trump just brought in the FBI. We see Redeemer, which was right in the video I did right before this one. We see month October, sausage, and God's Alpha and Omega ends, right? Month October with the 888, right? And 888 normally symbolizes the end of something. Could it be the end of the current financial system as we know it? Because I also found wallet flying. Now, is this talking about a price flying, or will we see something flying? It said month October, right? What about refinement of health? What the 1104? But did you notice 1104 is also the iraqidinar value? You see the inheritable blood, 1104, but if you flip 1104 to 1140, you get electron, proton. Do you see it? How about Babylon once again? You see Ezekiel, right? And what did Ezekiel see? Ezekiel saw the wheel. We see black people are chosen and copper. I'm about to take you somewhere, fam. Notice the 348 at the end, and we know 348 is XPR and XRP, also proton male, and Frankcoin, right? But it says black people are chosen. Well, let me let you see something. Because I decided to decode black people, and 588 came up. Now, I myself, my skin is black. You guys know that. But 588 is also something that you hold. Because right here it says 588 is alpha and omega. We just saw that earlier in the decode. It also says finish line. It says prophet. It also says chosen one, stellar, forks, right? The forks, right? The migration. And here at the bottom, you see it's basically proton. This is the answer, fam. Now I see why Rick told us to do that. Because it looks like BSV is going to be connected to proton and the new system some sort of way. The iraqidinar, stellar, is all connected, fam. But we're looking in the right direction, right? We're not chasing memes. We're not dealing with shit coins, right? We're dealing with the right things because we're on the right frequency. So hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video. Also, come over, join my Patreon. Have a blessed day. Starship out.